I'm a little concerned because I feel like I literally maybe just now am starting to get the hang of how TikTok works, like actually using TikTok. Obviously, I post like podcast clips and shorts and everything on TikTok. I've been doing that for a while, but with TikTok, it was always just post the clip and then just leave it. And sometimes it gets no views and sometimes it gets a ton of views, and I just had no idea how any of it worked. But I started using it to just see, and my Chinese spies were starting to get to know me, I felt like, because it was starting to feed me real quick. It was feeding me the things that I liked, and whenever I wanted to go, so what I would get on TikTok, and when I'm speaking nostalgically about this thing, literally maybe within the last week, I've been using it. But I end up now, it's this whole genre that I never knew I was interested in. It's just like people rizzing middle-aged women at stores just to show that they can rizz them. And I'd never seen this before. Maybe it's popular on Instagram and YouTube, but it just had never crossed my viewpoint. But for some reason, my Chinese spy that was assigned to me via TikTok was like, no. He really is going to want to see these ladies getting rizzed at Walmart. And it's not even rizzing older women. You see what I mean? Like, I can't believe it's a whole genre. These ladies love it. And there's no reason not to. And it's not like it's a prank. I don't like the ones that are pranks. I like the way it's just a young dude holding his camera, videoing, which seems threatening, going up to a woman and going like, hey, I just want to tell you you're very attractive. You know, I saw you looking around, and I just want to know if I can get your phone number. And that's it. And they go, oh, my, I mean, I'm married. He goes, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I mean, look they're great.
I like how the captions for a lot of these say, rizzing up a MILF.
Right. And I'm like,
Or this one just says POV Riz.
By the way, you know what? After I saw these videos, I wouldn't let my wife go shopping by herself anymore.
I get that.
Because I realized there are these TikTokers out there just rizzing young moms.
Well, this step porn has been all over the place for like the past 10 years.
No, I know, but I didn't know that would lead to the public rizzing.
Well, there are consequences.
You're right.
Masturbation has consequences.
It does. And you think that's what it did it.
Erections have consequences.
That some of these TikTokers were like, how do I play out these fantasies in life?
Yeah, because all the porn stars who were in their 20s and 30s, like 15 years ago, are all in their 40s and 50s now. Brandy Love is still going. She's 50.
Shout out to Brandy Love, by the way.
Yeah.
Keeping it real. Although I feel like now because it's getting so popular, like if you're 26, you end up getting shifted into the stepmom category.
Yes.
You know? But just click on any of them. Sure. Listen to how good these guys are at rizzing. They're incredible. And it's all different users, see? It's a whole genre, dude. And it's a cottage industry. And it's hitting me. Maybe it's been around forever. But it's hitting me just as TikTok might go away. And I don't know where I'm going to get the rizzing moms at TJ Maxx content.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you or anything, but where you get that?
Where do I get what?
That beauty. Oh, very beautiful. What's your name? Jesse? Okay, Babadoo. Babadoo.
Babadoo?
Yeah, but where you from though?
See, I mean, that's enough. Where you get that beauty?
Where you get that? ¿Dónde gracias eso?
Yes, we're in Spanish. Boom! See, it's got the sound effect. It's exciting. They're because they have this understated charisma about them.
Something about the angle this is shot from is very menacing.
It is menacing because it's shot from above. Like the guy appears to be much taller than these women that he's approaching. If I saw my wife getting rizzed like that, even if she wasn't giving the number, even if she wasn't responding, it's just the face that they make the minute they're getting hit on. I'm like, I don't need that. Clearly, that.
I saw you cross the street, and you look really good. So I want to say hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Gemma.
Gemma, I'm Jamal.
Like it just goes. I also love that this is how far the pickup artist genre has fallen, that it's just like, no, you just go up to women and rizz them. Like, there's no sort of like, well, what you do is you make first contact, and then you go and you make them want you, and then you go, no. You just kind of mumble through, excuse me, I just saw you crossing the street and you look good. Anyway, where are you from?
But these guys have like supreme confidence, whereas the guys who were going through those pickup artist boot camps were like these sort of dorky, impish IT guys who are terrified to approach.
Right.
These guys can't get enough of themselves.
That's true. They don't need goggles. When you have that kind of confidence, you don't need to wear ski goggles in public.
Like he calls her a cougar baddie.
Yeah. That's what the video is called, picking up a cougar baddie. And she is, especially when you realize she's got that accent.
Yeah.
She is a cougar baddie. Although, I think it's unfair if you're a younger man rizzing her, to then turn around and call her a cougar is completely unfair. A cougar would be if she is approaching you. Like, she's not, just because she's susceptible to your rizzy ways does not make her a cougar necessarily.
Well, she's a little flirtatious, so.
In response, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're picking up vibes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, Sam, you're right. She has to initiate to be the cougar.
She was put in a position, right, to be made into a cougar almost. She's just responding to it. He was watching her across the street, which, I mean, by the way, is not the like most charming thing in the world to be like, no, for the last 15 minutes I've been following you and watching you secretly. And I just wanted to tell you, where'd you get that?
Delivered with confidence, it is.
That's right. That's the difference. Confidence makes all the difference. But I say all this to say that just as I feel like the medium is really starting to reach its peak and the genre is really starting to pick up, everybody's talking about TikTok may actually go away unless Elon grabs it. I don't know if Elon is aware of what kind of great content is going on there. I don't think there's spying going on. I think that it's this risk of like the trends that it's creating where it's like, yeah, all these congressmen, they don't want their wives being referred to as cougar baddies.
I get that.
Because, a confident TikToker going up to your wife and you're probably like a lot of
DC,
Speaker of the House,
getting government done,
top tier politician. He walks into UFC with the Trump crew and he kind of looked like a dork.
He did.
No matter how much power you have in Washington, when your wife is in the TJ Maxx and a confident TikToker comes up to her and calls her like a cougar baddie, you're powerless against that. Andrew on Long Island?
Hey, Sammy, you got to go check out the young men on TikTok going up to the girls in the supermarkets and going, salutations, fine shit. That's what they're addressing them as.
Yeah, salutations, fine shit. Because, I mean, think about it. Think about it. Thank you very much. A lot of these fine cougars, as they're known on TikTok, were probably very desirable in high school. You know what I mean? And even in college, but those years are behind them. So to get to relive some of those years as being referred to as fine shit in the middle of the supermarket, I mean, that's such a thrill.
And they're not expecting it. It's not like they're dolled up going out to an event or something and they're getting hit on. They're just out and about, their normal day.
That's the thing. Like, look at this woman who the guy said that first thumbnail, who that guy said, hey, I was watching you cross the parking lot. I mean, she has not been told anything that flattering in easily 15 years. Look at the way she's looking at him. Like, you just made my decade. Did you find salutations fine shit?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not up on any of this.
I'm telling you, it's great. It's great.
All right.
It's called salutations fine shit.
Original. I'm glad you're looking for the original. You don't want any of these
That's what I found on Google.
These remakes.
I was originally searching situations fine shit because that's what was up on the phone screen.
I know. It's a situation. No, so
I was a couple seconds behind in my searching.
No, what was on the phone screen was situations you find shit.
So I thought this caller was saying like, hey, check out these videos in situations where people find shit.
No, that's right. That's right. To say salutations find shit versus is complimentary. To go up to somebody and go, you find shit. It's like, what?
So this is what I think it is.
Okay. And this is...
Oh, well, hello, fine shits. Would you guys like to have a YN like me?
Yeah.
You guys would?
Yeah.
Hot tour tonight? No?
I mean, by the way, this whole genre is destroying social interaction.
Salutations, fine shit.
I see some fine shits over here. Like the fact that people, as long as there's a cell phone camera on, can just stare at another human being dead-eyed and just make these embarrassing statements is why people can't communicate anymore.
But I mean, this isn't that much different than like shit that, they were doing on Jackass.
No, it's not. Or like Tom Green being on crutches and falling down at the CVS.
Yeah. It's not that far removed.
By the way, Tom Green, Pratt falling on crutches at the drugstore is
always funny.
I mean, peak comedy. Does he have any more?
I don't know if he has any more.
Well, I mean, it seems like he is on the hunt for...
Salutations is very polite.
That's the thing. That's
so
how
you can't be upset when this happens.
Well, I think it's grammatically designed so that people know this is not an insult. Like, I'm being polite. I just noticed you're a fine shit and like want to get to know you a little better.
Yeah, you can easily take something that's derogatory and turn it like Juvenile said, use a fine motherfucker.
Well, yeah, but but the reason that he said that was because he was requesting that the fine motherfucker would please, if they would, back that ass up.
That's correct.
Correct. Yeah. Well, context.
Yes.
Context is king, and I think that it makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, that is that thing where like you probably, if you're a lady and you get approached that way, at first you worry that you're being made fun of. But then you search for context clues and go like, well, I mean, even if this is kind of a bit, I'm still being referred to as a fine shit. There are a lot worse things you could be than a fine shit, let me tell you that.
Yeah. This is just fun kids being kids,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Yeah. And so you see, like
hang on, can I show you one more?
I mean, I would love to see it. I could watch. This is
from the same kid who.
I mean, you got to understand. This is what I spend my days doing. All day I'm watching these.
Citation. Greetings and citations, fine shits. Would you like a YN like me?
Oh, I'm good.
You're good?
You good? You good? Yeah.
You're good? Oh, okay. No, we're good. Oh, you're good?
Salutations.
Salutations, fine shits.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, and honestly, like, for the longest, I was like, well, I mean, if TikTok is really this bad, they got to get rid of TikTok. But ever since they got me, and maybe it's part of the plan, they figured out what would get me, and this is it. 100% of the time, like, not only am I getting lost in these loops, but there's zero part of me that wants TikTok to go away.